the Lord. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. I want to talk about, amen, if you allow me a few minutes, amen. Having a waiting room experience. Thank you, thank you. Look at your neighbor and say, I'm in the holding tank. I'm waiting on God. One thing that I realized, amen, when it comes to waiting on the Lord, many Christians, we are remiss. We are remiss to become too busy, amen, coping with the pressures of life. And one thing I realized, Pastor Green, is that in the waiting room, we don't have patience. I remember some time ago, I went to the doctor, and amen, and as I checked in, amen, I checked in, and they told me to have a seat. Someone's going to call my name. Amen. And when they came and they called my name, within 10 minutes, I thought that my waiting was over. Or it was just beginning the waiting process. And all they did was call me to the triage department to take my vitals, to make sure that there's no immediate emergency. People that's been there for hours. And just to find out, they take me into this room and they hook me up to these EKGs and they hook me up to the blood pressure cuff and taking my temperature just to make sure that this body, amen, is not in an immediate emergency. Amen. But what happened is that when everything was over, everything seemed to be good. My vital was good, my blood pressure was good, and they said, okay, now we need you to go back out into the waiting room and wait for your name to be called. And then as impatient as I am, I thought that I had jumped the line. I thought maybe they know who I am. I'm the child of the King. I'm Pastor Hillman. I pastor Charity Mission Church. I thought maybe I had some clout or some kind of favor, just to find out they didn't know who I was, because I had to go through the process. And even through the process, it doesn't matter who you are, what your name is, or what your statute is, you still have to go through the process. Look at your neighbor and say, baby, don't skip the process. But as I was there, I'm used to Fountain Patty's waiting room. I go in there, they got a nice big old TV and all this stuff, and not too much stuff going on, but I found myself in my surroundings, and I found that there was more going on in the emergency room that was more entertaining than looking at TV, and I began to get agitated, because you don't know who I am. I'm the pastor of Charity Mission Church. I ain't got to be sitting in here. You need to take me to the back so I can get up out of here. I got things to do. I got people to see. I got people to pray for. I ain't got time to be sitting right here in this waiting room wondering when you're going to call my name. And as I began to get agitated, poor Deanna, she said, baby, you're going to have to wait. And the more agitated I was getting, the more she would get up, go to the window to find out when they're going to call my name. Just to find out that my name is still on the list of waiting. It ain't jumped up no farther. It's still where it is. But that's how life is. That's how life is. That even when God has us in our waiting room experience, amen, that's exactly what it is. An experience is He got you there for a reason, to get you into another place. But guess what? You got to go through the process. We all want the hookup. King of hook, please hook. I find out, I meet somebody, what do you do? What's your occupation? Or what is it that you do, so I can try to see if I can get a hook? Y'all look at me in that tone of voice. Y'all looking at me strange. Come on and talk to me, somebody. All of us like a hookup. Come on, talk to me. You ain't bought the cost of them shoes you got on. You ain't paid the cost because you got a hookup. many of us, while we in the waiting room, that we are happy to be in the waiting room? I was thinking about this morning. Right now to get this out of bed. I wonder if we had a check and they said, come down and pick up your $100,000 check. All right. How many of us will go down with an attitude? None of us. They got one time to call me and tell me to come pick up a $100,000 check. Okay. First of all, I ain't seen that many zeros. Okay. Tucker, I ain't gonna walk. I'm gonna skip to the loo. I'm skipping, happy, singing, getting my money. But why is it when it's not going our way that we get discouraged when the same thing that we put up with and we happy for, waiting for, that we find ourselves being discouraged and allowing the devil to come in and mess us up? I got news for you. Sometimes you need to check yourself to find out what type of attitude that you woke up on. Majority of the time when we find ourselves having to wait is because something we didn't do. But the waiting room feels like you don't punish you. The other day, last week, I think it was last week, I had a meeting with the deacons and the ministers, and y'all don't know, but I tell y'all, because somebody gonna snitch and tell you anyway. I installed a camera. I can see everything now, y'all. Oh yeah, I see everything. I see who pulled up in the driveway. I see who all in the sanctuary. I see everything. I see everything. I ain't gotta leave my desk. Oh, I'm hitting the remote control. But last week, the ministers and the deacons, they all sitting in the hallway right here, which is such a beautiful hallway. Beautiful hallway. I'm telling you, the visionary is all the hook. But listen, as they were sitting there, I remember, I didn't know this, amen, but I was looking at them sitting there, and I remember seeing Dee and Ed Jones, amen, talking. I didn't know what they were talking about until a couple of days later. Jones thought it was funny that they were sitting there waiting, and he said, he walked up to G and said, oh, you in trouble too. What did you do? Because he said it felt like they were in the waiting room waiting on the principal. And so in the waiting room, they was in anticipation on what was going on. Even though they know why they were there, they were trying to make fun of me because they were waiting on me. But even in the waiting room, amen, there's a whole lot of gossip and talking going on. And if you're not careful, you get caught up like D and Ed did. Like my brother Steele, he said, I ain't waiting, I got to go. He had plans, he had an appointment. But he had to go. But that's how life is. That some of us are just too impatient to wait on the Lord or wait because why? It's because that's us. That's us. But look what the Bible tells us. It says that if we be of good courage, and I'm just about done. If we be of good courage, amen. And then it also says, and he shall strengthen thy heart. And baby, I don't know what about you, but every time I find myself ready to throw in the towel of waiting in the waiting room of life, it seems like I get a little bit of more strength, amen, to sit there a little while longer. I don't know what my name is. I don't know when he's going to call my name, but he makes sure that I'm sitting there, and he makes sure that he knows he's sitting there with me. Is there anybody here? You in the waiting room right now, and you finding yourself want to throw in the towel, but something pushed you to get to the church house. Because if I can get to the church house, he's going to strengthen me while I'm in my waiting room. He says that he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say. In other words, he gave a commandment. He said, wait, I say. He didn't say wait on Muhammad or none of them, but he said what? Wait on the... Oh, y'all gonna help me preach this thing. I'm glad you are. But look.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
when you wait on God, there is some things that happens. You have to be careful when you're in the waiting room. Because in the waiting room, there's something that you must get while you're there. Or you ever went to the waiting room, you waited all this time, then to find out you waited for nothing? You've been waiting there to just find out that what you doing here? You didn't have an appointment with me today. But I'm glad that when God puts me in the waiting room, that He doesn't forget that I'm there. Because there's some things that He wants me to know. There's some things that He wants me to have. There's some things He wants me to conquer. And now while I'm sitting in the waiting room, only thing He's doing is strengthening my belief. He's strengthening my faith. Because there's some things that out in this world, He got to make sure that I'm ready for. And there's a lot of us right now, we're not ready for the things that we want. And God has got us on the sidebar waiting because I'm trying to get you ready for it. And it's excited about when they call your name. Say yes. Say yes. I'm glad when He called my name. I was in the waiting room. I was messing up. I was running the streets. And He said, enough is enough. But I got the timing for your life. I got some things I want you to do. And when He called my name, I said, yes, here am I. Lord, here am I. Use me. I'm so glad when I'm in the waiting room, I'm having a waiting room experience. While I'm in the room, God is preparing me. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Is there anybody that is one your wings as an eagle? Because when I come out, I'm going up. I'm going up. Eagles. Eagles. They soar. Say yes. Say yes. I'm learning to be more patient. I'm learning to be positive. I'm learning to be productive. I'm learning to be persistent. Why? Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Yes. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. When I'm letting go, I had to walk in the anointing. I had to talk in the anointing. Say yes. Say it. You're here. Under my voice. You have been a waiting room experience. Let me tell you that God, He's right there with you. He's right there beside you. He's wondering what's He gonna say, Jesus? While I'm waiting, He's preparing me. While I'm waiting, He's right next to me. While I'm waiting, He's irritated. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. That didn't work.
And I don't care what your circumstance says, it's already getting better.